He's a good friend of our friend Joe, and he can stand on his own merits, and you will see that today during our service. And I'm just thinking, as we are breathing in this beautiful air, this passageway, to remember all those who are doing their very best to protect our land. So as I understand, it kind of blew me away to hear that we have 500 people in from Alaska helping us, and we have people from Texas and California. So this morning, I'd actually like to open in that kind of a prayer, and then I'm going to invite some very special people up here to say hi. So if you will, I'm going to invite you to close those outer eyes. Take that purifying breath in and release. Another purifying breath in, deeply, and release. For that glorious power of three, our Trinity. One more in, and release. We gather today celebrating life, all of life. We celebrate those who take care of us from afar, whether we know their names or not. We bless and appreciate the wildlife, seeing them reaching safety. Their homes are changing form. And if you're in a rural area, maybe you put some water out for them. Seeing the beautiful Colorado sky lit up bright, and that we have this beautiful, loving energy surrounding all people in this state and beyond our borders, that we call in divine will, divine order, that whatever is playing out before us on some level is perfect for us already. We enjoy the time together, the fellowship, the music, the message. We enjoy the talent of those within our congregation who want to share their light. We say yes, yes, yes. So for these gifts and so many more, we say thank you, God, and so it is. So it is. Quick little reminder, wave to our Zoomies. I'm coming to you after service. We'll chit-chat. And then now, you have noticed possibly these beautiful tapestries on stage. Would you please welcome our scrappy quilters? Come on up. Susan, will you be a spokesperson and say anything? Yeah, come use the mic. I should turn that on for you, make it a little bit easier.
So we are members of the Scrappy Quilters team. We're missing Carol Crosley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And so you'll see that we now have our spring banner up. This summer banner's on its way, and we have a new banner on the keyboard. And so we just wanted to brighten it up even more. You know, we are the light on the mesa. So if anyone is interested in becoming a member of the Scrappy Quilters, we meet once monthly, and we have so much fun. So you're welcome. We have little 3x5 cards down on the bulletin board, so feel free to take one. And we would just love to have some new folks join us.
Now, before she steps away, I want you to notice the ladder in the back of the sanctuary. That is one of a few, or 3 of a few quilts they make. They will customize. You can buy these today. I know we have a big thing coming in the fall where they're going to show off their talents. So I'm going to ask all the scrappy quilters to get really close together so we do another picture.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes, of course.
So we are busy making items for the Metaphysical and Craft Fair. We're going to have a booth there, so that's September 12th. And then the last Sunday in November, as well as the first Sunday in December, we're also going to have our own little craft fair here at Unity for the Unity community. So you'll have lots of opportunities to support our efforts. Just so you know, all the funds that we raise during these craft shows and craft fairs fund our efforts, our quilting efforts. Unity does not provide any support, financial support to us, so we earn all the money that we use to make the quilts. And we support Westside Cares as well as Colorado Children's Hospital. We make quilts for them.
And one more thing, I know that we have a member in Denver recuperating, and they made him a beautiful quilt. And where's River? River and I delivered it to him. He absolutely loved it. A hospital bed is boring and white, and look at all this color. So once again, say thank you, and you can get a good picture. I'll get out of the way. And our mission statement.
If you'd all please join me in the mission statement, and I'd also like to let you know, for those of you who are sitting in the back, we have anything that we're going to be talking about or needing to know the words to put on a back of a board where you can pull it out and you've got all the words. So the songs and everything are on there, because I know it's hard to see this. So let's start with our mission statement. We are an affirming, heart-centered community, co-creating spiritual evolution and illuminating pathways to the divine presence.
Well, I should start by saying I am not Karen Drucker, but Reverend Tracey requested this song, and I learned it about a week ago, so I hope you enjoy it. Please, please sing along if you know it. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love, love is my source, love is my power, love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Peace, peace gives me strength. Peace gives me power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Joy, joy gives me strength. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Woo! Hello. Turn on.
Oh, can you hear me? Yes. Yes, I am Maggie Chambers. I am your prayer chaplain for today. I will read a prayer. With a soft heart and open mind, I extend compassion and understanding. When I learn someone is going through a difficult time or has experienced a loss, it touches my heart. My helping hands and understanding heart are the blessings that uplift others during their trials and struggles. My kind and supportive words are comforting to them, and my steady presence is reassuring. The love and care of God are made manifest through compassionate acts. My heart feels full when I am touched by others' stories and respond with empathy. As I do, I feel blessed to be a blessing, remembering those times when I have received compassion, the love of God coming to me from caring hearts and hands when I need it most. And then, if you guys have any prayers that you would like to give, if you write that down and put it in the box, we'll pray over it, and then we'll send it off to Unity, and Unity Worldwide will pray over it. And then I will be here after service if you want to come into the meditation room, which is down the hall and to the left. I'll be there for a little bit.
I know, I love that. Sometimes soft and gentle to enter this precious space when we come into meditation So the invitation now is to close those outer eyes. Again, take a nice breath in. Feel the safety and comfort of your seat. Feel your feet firmly planted on the ground. Know that where you are right now, right here, is perfect. So let's tap into our bodies. Let's acknowledge these magnificent vessels that hold our soul space, that infinite possibility of us as the great creation of the greatest creator. So let's start at the top. I invite you to just notice what's going on around your head. How are you today? Are you calm? Is something stirring? Is your mind busy? I invite you to just breathe into that space and allow whatever is there to be there. You don't have to chase it away. Just notice. Come to your eyes, the eyes that see beyond the known, down through the nose, that place of breathing with effortlessness, and that mouth that we invite to speak truth and speak it quickly. Loving, kind, gentle, nurturing words. Then come on down to your shoulders. I invite you to raise them up a little bit. Kind of move them up and down. How are you doing? Do you carry tension? Breathe into this space. Let's go further down. And just notice the energy that goes down your shoulders, maybe into your elbows and your fingertips. Those hands that are meant for holding gently, supporting one another. Those hands that celebrate uplifted and come together in prayer. Let's travel a little further down into that belly space, that intuitive guide, that place where we know beyond what we see. It's our gut instinct. How's your gut today? Breathe into this space and allow it to travel through our hips and down our legs, our knees, into those feet. Wiggle your toes if you can, and feel that energy coursing from head to toes. How you doing? How you feeling? Where's the vibration? Let's go back to center. If it feels right, clasp your hands as if you're in prayer, or put your hand over your heart. Let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment to be centered, allowing that God gift to come in and through each one of us, perfectly designed. It is subscribed in the Gospels that God knew every hair on our head before we were born, which means every purpose to which we have the infinite possibility to fulfill. So let's enter the silence allowing any message that wishes to come through to be yours in the silence. There is no time and space and spirit. If you didn't hear or feel the nudge, open your heart, your mind, and it may come later. That deep vibration calling in that all is truly well, that we are the beautiful vessels of the divine mind, expressing in and through us the divine idea. And from us pours out the beautiful works that we choose to do, the expression, the manifestation. And today we're going to look closer at these beautiful ideas that create the unity trinity. So taking a breath in and releasing, we are centered, we are focused, we are the divine love, and so it is. Amen.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart wouldn't be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can
Well done, John. Thank you. You know, as he was singing, I was looking at our beautiful mountain. Were y'all doing that? And so I just heard it a little differently. And let me tell you, I love when Josh Groban does it. I've seen him in concert several times. But this John took me for a different ride. And I just watched it and thought, wow, we declare ourselves to be the light on the mesa, the light. And we are at the base of this amazing mountain, Tava. You know, do you feel it when you walk outside and the strength of the granite and the powerful being presence, and we are all part of it? I seem to be echoing just a little bit. Not sure if our AV team can help a little bit there. So today, I'm going to tell you a story. First, I want to start with a concept. And some of my beautiful teachers that go before me know this very well. So, did you know that unity has a trinity? Unity, sometimes we think in traditional sources, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. In unity, we say thinker, thought, and action, or divine mind, that source of God, infinite wisdom, and then we are the divine idea. We have been created from that infinite source, and it is always in and through us, no separation. And then we get these really crazy ideas that sometimes we're afraid to share because they just don't seem normal. Where are my weirdos? That's it. We get these weird ideas that step outside the box, and we say, maybe I'm going to try that one. And then sometimes we think, maybe I'm not. That is just too bizarre. And that little idea that wants to be expressed, what happens? It won't leave you alone. It's like tapping you on the shoulder. It's showing up in everything you see, everything you do. So looking through this, we call that mind, idea, and expression. And I was curious, when we talk about the masterful teachings, they don't just exist in unity. In Hinduism, Brahma, creation; Vishnu, preservation; Shiva, transformation. It mirrors the unity trinity, mind, idea, expression. Then I had to get a little deeper. Taoism. 3 treasures: the yin, the essence; the qi, the energy. Who are some of my metaphysical students in here? Y'all just did some big energy work here not so long ago. Shen is spirit. Again, these 3 are the life force flow of what we might call the source or spirit. And then we go to my favorite place, ancient Egypt. We have Osiris, Iris, Isis, and Horus. And if you don't know the mysticism behind that, there's this mythology that Isis and her beloved Osiris, maybe an Adam and Eve in the Egyptian lore, and together they make the perfect couple. But then there is this crocodile god Set, and he's very jealous of his brother. And so he chops Osiris up along the Nile, and Isis can hear her beloved calling. And she goes to find her beloved and put them back together. Now this is the PG-rated version. Something is missing. She wants to have a child, but something is missing. So she hovers over him, not unlike the Immaculate Conception, and there is Horus. Horus, who becomes God of the gods. Job done, well done. The triads, Osiris, Isis, Horus, the divine family, death, rebirth, continuity. And then there's this beautiful practice, Zoroastrianism. Wow, I like this. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. And for our final today, Buddhism, the 3 jewels are Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and they're all the pathway to awakening. So when we talk about a trinity, it is not 3 separate entities, but you might say the 3 natures of source, of the divine. And since there is no separation, we are part of all of this. And then interesting, part of my ministerial path, I had to meet with people of different religions I may not be familiar with. And some of my Islamic friends said, why do you have 3 gods? You have Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. We have Muhammad, who's an intermediary to Allah. I said, well, we don't have 3 gods. These different faces or natures of God is all one, and we are all a part of that. We call God the divine mind, the creator of all, where all ideas originate. And then just for fun, when we get down to normal people's terms, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Which one came first? Unity says that the idea comes before the creation, but have you ever been in a situation that you watch something and then you have your thought about it? That might challenge the Fillmores. They might rethink this. So we talked in our 5 principles that God is constant, unwavering, unchanging, the natural rule, the natural law, and is underneath all things. And we are that all things. Last night, Sally Field is in this beautiful movie, and I'll probably get the title wrong. It's got an octopus in it. Has anybody seen this? What's the name? Small, Beautiful Creatures. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't read the book, but last night, as I was breathing in my paint fumes, I thought, let me do something gentle. And the beauty of this story is this octopus's wisdom, and Sally Field is a little bit older, and this young kind of bohemian man comes through town, and you'll have to see it. I'm not going to give it away. But I was thinking, wow, that life force that is created in and through all of us, there are no mistakes. There is only divine order. And this is a beautiful, beautiful movie, and I will give away a little piece. Y'all remember Finding Nemo? When all the children in the country started flushing like our little fish down the toilets, they don't flush the octopus down the toilet. Still, there is this beautiful trinity, this one being, this connection that we all are. So when I was laughing about which came first, the chicken or the egg, it's all God. It's all creation. It's all being. Does it even matter? Does it even matter? You might hear us say, I behold the Christ in you. I behold the Christ in you. And it means that we aspire to be like what we understand the teachings of Jesus is, not was, but is currently today present. This Jesus is the divine idea of God. So if we are challenged and invited, these things I do, the words of Jesus, you shall do and more, then we are still part of that great creative idea. We are still spinning in our little vibrations, making beautiful tapestries, speaking words of wisdom, and sometimes not so wise, creating beautiful ceremonies, spending time with one another when someone's in the hospital. We have this beautiful power. So I wanted to get real basic and took a children's story, and I'm going to ask our AV team to kind of follow along. Since I didn't want to get hit with any copywriting, I'm going to read, and you're going to see a rendition that the Gospel of AI and I created. This one, remember, we are the divine idea. Keeping that in mind, this book is What Do You Do with an Idea? And you can see the author on there. One day, God up in the heavens said, I have an idea. One day, I had an idea. And I said, where did it come from? Why is it here? And I wondered, as God probably wondered up in those clouds, that we don't believe God in the clouds, but that beautiful expression idea up there said, what on earth am I going to do with that idea? Hence, we were born. And if AV will push buttons, I think it'll bring the next slide up. At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. Have you ever had something that sparked you so weird that you're like, that's not mine. I'm not going to do that. Nobody is going to listen to that one. Like, that's really out there. So I walked away and I acted like it didn't belong to me. Well, just as soon as you act like something doesn't belong to you, what happens? That puppy dog's going to follow you. That mouse is going to find you in the house. You're not going to be left alone. The idea, it followed me. I worried what others would think, what people would say about my idea. It's weird. It's weird. What would people say? So when you don't think people are going to like what you're thinking or doing, what do you do with it? Some people hide it. Now, some people are really bold, and they're going to spring it on you anyways. But for those of us who have to test the waters, we might hide it. I worried what others would think and what people would say about my idea. I tried to keep it to myself. Can you imagine? Let's back up 2,000 years. This young lady, unmarried, finds herself pregnant. What do you think she did? Well, those who read their Bible story know that she went to go see Elizabeth and hang out for a while. What do you do with a divine idea? Sometimes we hide it away. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. Next slide, please. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. Who makes you happy? When you're doing something you love, you're writing that book, you're tending that garden, you're playing with that grandchild, whatever idea is coming up for you, what makes you happy? What turns you on that the idea becomes bigger? This idea wanted food. It wanted to play. It wanted a lot of attention. You know how those ideas can be. It grew bigger, and we became friends. I bet my metaphysical students are having a great time. See our colors? Universal colors, bright light on the mesa. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. They would laugh, possibly. I was afraid they would think it was silly and weird. Weirdos? Weirdos? Okay. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time, and it would never become anything. I wonder what Mary said. I wonder what Joseph said. And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. Who is that boy at the synagogue preaching with the elders? I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? What do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. That God presence in your life who calls you out, gives you that idea, and nobody understands it. God does. You do. There's no separation. No one knows it like I do. And when we are challenged to come forward and do something we think is bizarre, well, maybe we just don't know the end of the story yet. I will say that divine presence, that mystery of the universe, it knows. I decided to protect the idea and to care for it. I fed it good food, and I worked with it, and I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew. Here we go. And so did my love for it. Have you ever nurtured something? Look at our quilts. Have you ever nurtured something, an idea? You have an image, a vision, and then you begin to play with it. You feed your own self with the idea that is already present, and look what appears. Something magnificent, something that is your idea. My idea grew, and so did my love. And I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. Whatever your idea is, oftentimes, as it is growing, other things come into play, and you say, well, what if I do this? And what if I do that? And what if I do speak to crowds? And what if I do pray out loud? Where is my idea? I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive. Next slide, please. Like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it is a good idea to see things differently. Oh, we Unity people are really good at that, especially us weirdo ones. I couldn't imagine my life without this idea. Can you imagine our lives without our connection to Source? How flatlined, how dull, how boring. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. Next slide. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Do you know when you have that something, and now it's been nurtured, and you've really paid attention to it, and now it's time to let it fly? I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. Wasn't just a part of me anymore. Our ideas, our prayers, our love, our laughter, our ingenuity becomes a part of everything. As one presence heals, we all heal. And that idea went from here to being everywhere. And then I realized what you do with an idea. What do you think I'll do? Share it. Next slide, please. And then I realized what you do with an idea, what does it say? You change the world. So thinking about that in the presence of what I will call the Christ within each one of us, as it comes forward, as we nurture our relationship, as we are called forth to be that divine expression, you can't be soft and gentle anymore. You have to bring it out into the world. You have to bring your very best self into the world. Now, if you've been paying attention, there's a third part of this Trinity. What was it? Action, or as Charles Fillmore calls it, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the action of outpouring or activity of the living word. This is the breath of God. This is your prayer. This is your voice. This is your power. The activity of God. It is the creative power carrying out the plan. It's often called the divine expression. It is often called our greatest comforter. You know those times when it's really hard and you just don't think you can talk to anybody else, not a mortal being at this very moment, and instead you go within and you're centered and you ask for that divine guidance. You ask for that comfort. I will call that the Holy Comforter. So we say divine mind, others might say Father or God or oneness. Us, we are the divine idea. You cannot separate that idea from its origin, its source. Think about it. When you have a major idea, like I said, you're going to make a garden that everybody gets to come in the community and be a part of it. Well, guess what? You're the common denominator, the origin of source. And now you're sharing that idea with everyone around you. We say that the greatest example, of course, being the Christ, the divine expression. This is all part of what we call the creative process. So then I had to play. What is it in grammar when you take a letter and you make every other word come out like that? Alliteration? Yay, good. Y'all are just brilliant. The thinker that thinks the thoughts, that turns the tides, that transforms the turbulence. That is our job. One more time, ready? The thinker that thinks the thoughts, that turns the tides, that transforms the turbulence. That's us. Amen.
Of an entertainer on our hands. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. And John, thank you for your tribute this morning as well. Beautiful message. I'm Marley Milner, and I happen to get to be your platform assistant today. So if we could get ready for our offering and do our prayer, our blessing for the offering. We hold our gift, our heart, and fill it with the intentions of grace, love, and peace. Know that it does not go out into the world serving this community and the world to the fullest. And so it is. May I call the ushers forward, please?
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to dreams really do come true. Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. You're somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't will I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I light the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They're really singing, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. back. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Sing it. Behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top, that's when you'll find me. You're somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't
Now that's what we call happy. I love that. Thank you so much, John. That was lovely. All right, we're going to go into the happy birthdays for this month. Everybody's birthday who's in July. How many of you, stand up, everybody whose birthday's in July. Stand up, stand up, stand up. And John's going to help you. Woo! And so we're all going to sing. And John, you're going to lead us in this, right? Yeah, you go for it. Let's celebrate and sing. Happy birthday for everybody's birthday in July. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, everybody. That's wonderful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. I'd like to welcome any newcomers that might be here today. And if you are here for the first time or second or third time, we'd love to have you join us for lunch afterwards down the hall in the fellowship hall. And we'd love to get to know you. So you also have things that we can have you sign for us or fill out so we have your information. And we can put you on our newsletter list, and you can get that vis-a-vis email, so you know exactly what's going on every second of every day here. And we have so much, really. You almost have to have a newsletter to check it off, so you know that you're getting all the information. Okay, children, do we want to have some affirmations with our children? Do we have children with us? Come on up.
Hey, all of you remember Cora? She's back, and Amelia.
Yes, let's do the Unity Youth and Family Ministry affirmation. We affirm that our children are drawn here in love and joy. They come with open hearts, curious and guided by Spirit. Today, we create a sacred, playful space where young hearts are welcome. And as they arrive, our community grows brighter and more alive. And so it is. Yes. Woo!
Okay. We need the slide? Can we get the slide? Can we get the slide up, please?
Okay, everybody, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to give you a quick little history lesson to start. About 2009, about 17 years ago, there was a Reverend Lawrence Palmer here, and he created an umbrella for the performing arts that were happening back then. There's a lot of them. And so now we're really excited, speaking of ideas, we are really excited to announce the new group, new small group, hoping that it'll be a bigger group, and it's called Unity
Theater Works presents. Yes. Yes, that's right, Dana. We are here to stay. This is not just a one and done, folks. Everyone is welcome to join our little group. That's right, ages 10 to 100. Together, the possibilities will be limitless. It will be limitless.
And so we are going to be able to have a new ticket to the magical world of performing arts. So everybody bring your creative ideas to Theater Works Presents. So with all that said, I wanted to tell you that our first venture is going to be called This is Your Brain on Improv. This will be a 2-day workshop that will be introducing the core principles of improv. So what we're going to be learning at that point is about our heart and our soul. And hold on just a second.
I have a question.
Yes, Nelson?
Do you think that this will help me come out of my shell, Dana? So that I can finally become the shining star I was meant to be?
Absolutely, Nelson. And you can become a shining star. And you can become a shining star. And you can become a shining star.
And then we would have a team of improvisers?
You got it, buddy. Okay, so this is coming up fast. It's July 31st and the 2nd, 1st of August. And it'll be $40 for the 2-day workshop. Only $40. But we do have a limited space for it, so sign up quickly. The sign-up sheet is out there, and if you need to make a payment online, you can do that. You can also come to me if you need cash or check, and I can send it in for you. And
So?
we'll feed you wonderful creative ideas.
Exactly. Thank you.
That is improv.
So, come and play with us. And scene.
Thank you, you two. All right. We're going to say some more things about what's happening. Reiki level 1 and 2 training with Debbie Flora. Debbie, I saw you. Would you stand up so people who know who you are? Yay! Absolutely. This is scheduled at Unity on July 27th and 28th in Fellowship Hall. Level 1 training is $230. Level 2 training is $350. Note, you must not have level 1 training certificate to register for level 2. See the Reiki flyers in the hall or in our newsletter for more details, and you can surely come up and talk to Debbie. Is that correct, everything that was said? Okay. Unity Metaphysical and Craft Festival is scheduled for Saturday, September 12th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Unity. We're looking for psychic readers, energy, crystal, and holistic healers, sound healing, wellness workshops, crafters, artisans, and more. See Charlotte or Lorelei. Now, would you both stand up? Because sometimes we don't know who these people are. That's Charlotte over there, and this is Lorelei. So if you have any questions, you can direct them directly to them who are doing everything. Hurry up, we're going to fill up fast. Okay, we got it. It's also in the weekly newsletter and bulletin boards for vendor registration sign-up information. So it's out there too, folks. Tuesday, July 14th, from 2 to 4 in the Fellowship Hall, the Sacred Women's Circle New Moon Oracle Gathering. So please see River. River, would you stand up so people know who you are if you have any questions about that? So anything else that may have been left off? We need to go further and faster. Okay. Let's see. Please stand if you... We're going to do our final song, and if you feel like standing up, please do. And let's do the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am that light. The love of God unfolds us. I am that love. The power of God protects us. I am that power. The presence of God watches over us. I am that presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
And if you'll circle up, we're going to do our peace song. Where's Nelson? Start us off.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, we are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let this begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with